Hello and welcome to Las Vegas for the Ace Trucks League. At the DC Silver filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy after being raided by the FBI 300. I am Nathan Inman. Alongside me are James Loomis and Braylon Lee, and we will be commentating tonight's action. Now let's head trackside with Darrell, as he is our on-truck driver. All right, we're heading out onto the track. Let's exit off pit road here. Pit road exit's pretty easy.
And
Track. Get that lane skipped. That's back, so you gotta
look
hit
inside your stall.
run the bottom. That's the third lane around here. And come back around through the traffic into the start finish line. That is a lap around Las Vegas, brought to you by Jason Gallagher. All right, so let's get ready for today's race. On the pole, on the pole is Caden Burnett in the 19 Hurt Logan Sully Racing Toyota Tundra. Alongside him is Jason Ramsey in the 14 Texaco Ford F-150 for Melling Racing. And third is Corbin Collins driving the Wrangler 35 Chevy Silverado with Bottle Racing. And fourth is Logan Cade in the 11 Toyota Tundra with LSR. And fifth is Justin Johnson in the 33 Motorsport United Toyota Tundra. And sixth is Brooke Rosenfeld in the BBR 98 Craftsman Ford F-150. Back in the seventh spot, Bryce Elliott in the 87 Global Poker Toyota Tundra with Brass Pro Motorsports. And the 55, that is Rages and the Nrra Technologies for Ford F-150. And ninth is Thomas Rosenthal in the 37 Butch Chevy Silverado. And rounding out the field is the 38 of Ezra and the sponsorless Twitch Racing Chevy Silverado. Now we're ready to go trackside and go green here at Las Vegas. Corbin Collins came into the playoffs as your undisputed points leader with a lot of playoff points, and as if he wasn't a lock already the next round, he won Canadian Tire to solidify that. He will start third today, looking strong already as we start this playoff. Oh yeah, and starting apparently last is the 7 of Brooke Burnsmith, whatever Jason Burnside.
Smith.
You know, this is live television, okay? Yeah, we were told we were given this entry list a little late, so pardon our intro analogies or whatever they're called.
A police, apparently. Life PD.
All right, the Hertz Toyota Tundra of Caden Burnett is the control truck, and I think we are ready to go racing here in Vegas. Just waiting for the green flag to drop.
So there's
Coming into the gag care restart zone.
4 of the playoff contenders.
All right, Braylon, lead them to the green here. Caden got a huge jump in front of the field, already about a 2-second advantage, it seems. The outside line stalled, and the quick take behind him did too. Side by side. Yeah, the side. 3-14 on the side. That collects the.
Oh,
Bryce
Bryce Elliott involved. I believe Thomas is gonna get involved. It's 3-truck wreck in the back there.
Corbin Collins holds in the second, but we have a 2. Oh, the 7 is
Oh,
already
yeah,
DNF.
it's the 7 already DNF. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Oh
I better
my.
bring out the first caution of the day on lap
Caution.
2.
Oh, she slammed that death ball on the back straight.
Oh, take around.
Oh,
Corbin might get the lead.
here we comes Caden.
Caden's gonna hold the lead. Corbin's gonna be second. Justin Johnson third. Logan Cade fourth. And Reagan to fill out fifth.
Caden can't make that mistake again.
Her day is going to come to an end early in Vegas.
I don't even think she completed a lap.
No, she was unable to complete the lap. She got on lap 1 and later taken lap 2. So very unfortunate for her.
Well, you know that once you come off that line script, you get loose.
There were 2 rows of 2 and 3 wide, and anybody could have gotten wrecked. It was just mayhem.
We got pitters.
And on pit right now, we have Brooks Brianna Smith in the 98 and Thomas Rosenthal in the 37.
Both 37 sponsored by Twitch for this race, and 98 being sponsored by Crash Strong Tools.
14 is coming to pit right very late, but he will give up his position to come pit and take some fuel. Or maybe not. Maybe not pit and not take fuel. Yeah.
Yes.
And Brooks is going to the back on this restart apparently, as we're ready to go back green in Vegas for the DC Solar Cloud Protector 11 being rated by the FBI 300.
And something I want to point out here, 2 playoff drivers, both doing very good this season. Caden Burnett and Justin Johnson both have fast laps, tied for the fastest lap, but right now we're back green in Vegas.
Big
Fields can charge in turn number 1.
There's only 5 playoff drivers here, and William Elliott's only not inside the top 4. Very interesting. Or Bryce Elliott, sorry.
Side by side for second, that looks like it is the 33.
That's gonna be Justin Johnson
and
taking
Corbin
second.
Collins.
Collins gonna shuffle back to third. And
Yeah, he's gonna right
and
back
the
here with that
14
run
have
on
a
you.
great battle going on back here.
On the lap 4, make it 3/4 of a second advantage for Caden. Oh, almost at the corner cut.
Oh, he almost hit that death wall, or that corner cut wall there.
Don't look now, but here comes Cade looking for 4th. I'm at 3rd on Corbin Collins.
Oh, Justin Johnson runs high. Here comes Corbin Collins.
The 55 just pulled off an impressive save. Still trying to save that truck. He's all the way to the apron. He saved it.
He saved it.
What an impressive save.
Oh, he's still battling. Almost gets turned right there in the middle.
We saw in the cup race you can get extremely loose on the exit. The 13.
Lucy.
The cup race. That was me in that car, and we barely kept it an inch from that death wall.
Oh, and to keep update here on the 7 driver for a KBBR. Apparently she LC'd, so that caused her truck to ghost and go to death wall.
Oh, that 33 making a bold move to the inside wall. Almost hit it. Pretty close.
Corbin Collins under siege from the 11 of Logan Cade.
Oh!
Oh!
My goodness, that was a hard hit for the 35 truck
And
of Corbin Collins.
Road now.
This is,
He's on pit
I
road.
believe he got that limiter, so he may as well pit here.
Third place finish in the D1 Las Vegas race for him. Pretty solid battle with the district, the driver of the 12 over on the Cup side, but not starting his day the way he wants to in Vegas.
Justin Johnson is closing quickly on the 19. Dropping down about a tenth that lap.
Something to add about Corbin Collins, though, is that he has the ability to bounce back.
Oh, Brooks ran the fastest lap of the race. Justin was a lot faster than
Oh, Corbin Collins spins, coming back on the racetrack right in front of the 98 of Brooks Bergensmith.
And you got to remember, Corbin Collins and Brooks Bergensmith had a little bit of a rivalry in the regular season following Iowa and Gateway. Some on-track contact led to some.
Definitely should have the last race.
Yeah.
Oh, the 33! Big wreck! We'll include the 11.
Oh, no, the 11 gets through it. Takes the position. Oh, and the 33
Oh, the 33! Hold the brake,
He
hold
may
the
as well bring it
brake!
to pit road. He may as well bring it to pit road here. He's going to bring it to pit road.
And he's going to slot in his stall here in a few stalls. And back up front to the action with
Keep your
Caden
foot
Durant.
in it.
Give him at a 4 or 5 second lead.
He kept his foot in it.
Logan Cade recently making his return to the NRA. In second right now in that LSR Coca-Cola Toyota Tundra. Doing a good job here in Vegas.
All right,
Justin Johnson rejoins the race in front of Snob.
11. Who do you think is in prime position to win this stage?
Well, I think either this top three are good. Both
truck, barely.
We have a truck off the pace, 37.
Yeah, very much laggy.
Or he may have gotten that. Oh yeah, he's really laggy. He's off the ground. He's off the ground. There's got to be some kind of go-kart engine. Go-kart engine.
Not what you want to see for him.
But he's back under pace, so I don't know.
He had an anti-gravity glitch from what it seems from my perspective. Caden Burnett, back to Caden Burnett, quickly losing ground to Logan Cade. Cade has closed it about a quarter of what it was 2 laps ago.
I don't know. I think Caden's just saving. They still got a pit here.
That's what I'm
saying. Seeming like he's pulling away. That time by though, Logan Cade was faster than the race leader, so keep that in mind. And Jason Ramsey was faster than both of them.
He gained a 10th there on the Caden.
I think Ramsey's about over. We had cars on pit road. Let's go to that.
Wait.
38 of Ezra Swazel. It's the only truck on pit road at the moment, but we are expecting Sawville, not Swazel.
You know, I'm watching this battle between the 19 and the 11. The 11 just looks like he's able to completely hold that line, the white line, better than. Oh, here comes your leader, pit road.
11 coming with an 11 gains a lot of time. 11 onto his bumper.
Oh, but he's gonna get too many stalls there.
Oh wow.
Oh, Ram.
He had to avoid the 37. That shouldn't be an issue. He had to get around the 37 who was spun on pit road. That should not be an issue with the official. 19 and a half.
14. The 14 did stay out. Maybe he knows something about this fuel run that we aren't quite sure about.
Caden's away. I don't know. I think that 37's got to get off the track.
The 11 had an extremely slow stop.
Justin Johnson gained a ton of time there.
All that ground he gained went the dust, basically. Now Justin has pit, I believe. Yes, he almost wrecked it and brought the pit road. Now he's in contention for the stage win. Wolfie's actually a lap down, so I mean not Wolfie, Caden. No, he was Wolfie.
Oh yeah, he is. Quite interesting.
Only 2 trucks on the lead lap as Caden's go by. Now, the 19.
Do you give up these?
Go ahead.
Do you give up these stages to try and win the race, or do you go for the stage wins?
Well, I mean, if you're not in the playoffs, you have absolutely nothing to lose. But these playoff guys, on the other hand, you never know when these points could matter.
I would be worried. Brooks is on pit road now. What about Justin? Justin wants points.
Well, he pitted so he can most likely make it to the end of the stage. We hope.
Justin making sure he holds that bottom line.
Caden's still a lap down somehow.
I think these playoff drivers are going to go for points more so than they do.
Oh, we have a report that the timer doesn't go to pit road. So Caden Burnett should be running second.
All right, so I think if you're one of these playoff drivers, you got to race more so for points than you do anything, because you never know when that extra point could make a big difference in keeping your championship hopes alive.
And here I come off at turn number 4. Justin Johnson wins stage number 1. Caden Burnett second.
And he's going to come home third. Jason Ramsey. Technical Ford F-150. Logan
Pretty good stage so far. We've seen some clean driving other than the 7 DNFing, but
it's really because of bad luck. The Canadian Justin Johnson. So that concludes stage 1 at Las Vegas for the DC Solo Power Tractor that didn't have to being rated by the FBI 300 for the Nrra Ace Truck League. We will get a commercial break real quick and come back when they hit the pit road.
East will meet West, sevens will be bested, and banners will be lifted. So get your car, your boat, or your train and get to B-Dubs. To celebrate this special time of the year, curl up with some wings, warm up by the TV with your closest savages, and order a frosty beer just like Mom used to pour. Merry playoffs, everyone. Buffalo Wild Wings. Nrra!
Ally is proud to partner with Jimmy Johnson and Hendrick Motorsports. Never stop chasing. That's how you do it right.
3, 2, 1.
Right.
NBC.
All right, we're finaling up here. We had an incident come across at the end of the stage. Logan Cade had to leave and park
for iRacing.
That is he had to leave for iRacing, and that is the first playoff driver in this race to DNF. interesting points situation there.
If you're a playoff driver this late in the season, I don't think you can afford DNFs like this. You never know when. Sure, you will get DNF points, but you never know. Let's say he would have finished 4th or somewhere like that. Them points could have helped him out later on, but if he gets in a tiebreaker situation and he doesn't have those points to back him up, could end his championship hope.
There is no official rule on a tiebreaker. It's a sort of a gray area, but we get there when we get there.
He never joined the VC, so
yeah. So we'll just go on from there. We'll push stage in review. We're ready to get back racing. So,
and the 19 and the 98 both stayed out on this restart.
No. We'll figure stuff out. So 19 second in the last stage, or in the first stage, sorry, and now we'll take the lead. Not the 14, sorry, but the 33 had the pit. Brooks Smith will be taking over second in his 98 Craftsman Ford F-150. He hasn't been much in the race today, but let a couple laps on an off pit sequence.
We're here. This is a body
do something with that track position now. Another big story is the 55 of the Nrra Technologies Ford F-150, driven by Regis, I think it's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But caution, we got the one that goes here, and we're going green.
You know, have you noticed the different lines that these guys have been running?
Yeah.
Like they'll run, the bottom, and then in turns 1 and 2.
Definitely running better.
Then they'll switch to 3 and 4 to the high side. Here we go.
Here we go, the 19 leading them back to the green
pretty good
flag,
jump.
and we're green.
And
Outside lane, we got problems on that restart.
The Wolfie will crash.
We got problems. Big wreck before turn 1.
Oh my goodness. That's Bryce Elliott, and I believe that's Ezra Savell. Yeah, the 38 truck.
Thomas Rosenthal did not get going. He was having serious lag with that 37 truck. Back up.
I don't know. Bryce Elliott almost got into the death hole down there on the back straightaway.
That could have been huge.
Caden already got a 1.6 second lead here.
They're side by side behind him, which he wants to see.
And that is Corbin Collins, I believe, in the inside. Yes, it is. Exactly 2 seconds.
Caden catching the laggy truck of Thomas
Corbin Collins to the inside of 55. Down the back.
That's a great battle for second.
37 being shown the blue flag.
Around goes to 35. Look, Brooks gets through it.
Not the race. They're wrecking right here. Bryce Elliott, Justin Johnson, all wrecking in turn 2. No caution. They get it going. That puts. The 55 almost went into death wall. He got loose off of turn number 2.
Oh my, the 33 got really close to the death wall. And the 37 made contact with it.
Yes, he did. He has lost the whole front end of that truck. 2 laps right now.
Something interesting I want to point out.
I think they have a truck stock.
2 more laps. Corbin Collins.
Corbin Collins pulls right in front of Caden Burnett. Caden Burnett goes by. Bryce Elliott gets by.
It is looking
Something interesting I want to point out here is that back at Canadian Tire, Corbin didn't exactly have the fastest truck. In fact, he had a lot of issues that race, but he was able to lead the last several laps of the race and come back and win. Could he do the same thing today?
the 33 round in front of the leader.
Corbin Collins just has the resilience to always bounce back from. They're wrecking. It's the 38 and the 33 right in front of the leader. Caden, gotta get through it here.
He didn't get screwed coming
That
in.
is not a place being that close to the wall
Oh,
where
they
you want to see
wrecked
guys
again.
wrecking.
That's
Oh,
gonna
there's gonna be a caution right there.
here in Las Vegas. The second racing caution of the day, a third coming to stage.
That could
That
help the 19 on pit
it will.
strategy here.
Yes. So third yellow of the day, and the DC Solar Falls Chapter 11 bankruptcy after being raided by the FBI 300. And we'll head to a short commercial break, and we'll bring you back on the restart.
Since I was a young boy, I've been shooting for. Sure plays a mean. He stands like a statue, young part of the machine. Even all the bumpers, sure plays a mean.
Oh no!
The 19 did not give him any
This is gonna
room
bump the next
there.
game.
You know what though? Something that the 19's got to work on. He's got to work on his pit road entries. The 55 and the 33 just keep
33 first.
getting better.
Oh, the 33 gained a lot of spots from him.
The 19 completely messed up him and the 14 coming off pit road there. Can't make those mistakes.
We also the end of that pit road sequence as we are back here with our live coverage of the DC Solar Fod for Chapter 11 bankruptcy after being raided by the FBI 300 at Las Vegas. We're down with about 12 laps to go here in stage 2. And it seems a big shakeup has happened. The top 3 are now 98, 33, and 55. And before the caution, it was the 19, the 55, and the 14. So this is gonna be a very odd restart.
Here they go, the 98 control truck. We're back green.
Restart.
I think the 33 may have jumped there.
I don't know if he jumped or was it lag or. Oh, we got trucks wrecking in the
Oh, the
back.
19 wrecked. 87.
The 55,
The
and the
33, 55
all
involved. Big wreck here.
Oh, the 87 in the wall.
Oh, William
Somehow
Elliott,
he
or
misses it. Wow, that's impressive.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
never mind.
no!
Never
No!
mind.
That's the
It
engine.
glitched. It glitched.
That's the engine of that truck gone, and that's the 87.
That's the engine.
DNF'd here.
Everything you need.
Monster Jam Man.
We
as
thought
they
he
call
was
him.
okay, but it's like his truck glitched and he was gone.
He hit the wall. The damage didn't count for a second, and then when he got back going a little, like after a few seconds after it hit it, is when it finally came to life and started to fall up.
Get it says get. The driver of the 87 is demanding that NRA officials give him a new truck.
Well, that's a lot like me at Las Vegas when I had a ghost car.
Give me the 18, get smited.
So that's
Not
her
what the
second.
87 needs for his championship hopes.
Her second wreck DNF, the third DNF of the day. The second playoff driver of the DNF. So maybe not as bad case implications for the ones who didn't show, but not what you want to see as a race car driver. Cars and truck season coming up is never a good sign. So now coming to pit road, who did not pit last time, is Brooks Burdensmith in the Ford F-150. He's just going to take the fuel and come back out.
But let's talk about this for a minute. William Elliott. It's sort of like he's having a career best season. Finally starting to hit his groove again in the Nrra. And that DNF could severely decrease his shots at a championship.
Well, when you look at it now, him and another playoff driver. There's only 3 playoff drivers left, or 4. But
Justin Johnson, big stall. He didn't go. 35 involved. 19 also.
I believe he was away from his keyboard. Plus, he also got shoved. He also got shoved by the car behind him in line.
Oh, he's jumping.
That's not
still
good.
Sitting there as the field's gonna go by.
Later's gonna
Everyone gets by.
Oh, that was close to 35.
Oh, he's back underway.
Some stuff apparently going over the radio with Bryce Elliott not very happy, telling certain somebody we do not know of to shut up. Now let's head back out front with the 14 of Jason Ramsey throwback that he's running that has watermarks all over it. But it's a good thing without the water.
He's missed a lot of races this season due to his summer plans or whatnot, but when he does show up, he puts on a show and really takes these guys to town out on the racetrack.
Yeah, there's a wreck in turn 1, but they kept it going. But what I was saying is, Jason Ramsey last season was poised to be a BBR Cup Series championship contender, but then got moved to Division 2, was released by the team when they shut down their truck program, and they temporarily shut down their truck program. He's now been opened back up since. But he picked up a MCR, Cup Racing, and had since then performed remarkably as you would expect by a championship contender. Much less
second place. Sorry to cut you off there, Nathan, but the second place just got spun by a lap truck. Ezra trying to do what he did at Canadian Tire, prove that he still deserves a top tier ride with a top tier team. And right now he's running second in Vegas.
Yeah. So interesting beginning of the season for Ramsey, but it has sets the field well. Tillman and Collins have been the class of the field all season long when they have shown, and they have made their mark on the series. 2 Cup contenders last season, and now 2 truck contenders. Very, very big favorites for the title.
Oh, the 33. Oh, Ezra hard into the death wall.
That field. Wow.
Second place got put in the wall by a truck that was 2 laps down. Nrra officials will certainly have to review that to make sure it was not intentional.
Well, it was under green flag conditions, so it will not matter at this point. Jason Ramsey will come back around, and it'll bring out 3 to go when they get the caution. So, interesting sprint to the stage finish. Now,
and the 38, he's now with Twitch Racing. Canadian Tire, he was doing pretty good. A 4th place finish there, I believe. Still trying to prove to these team owners out here that he still deserves on a good team. And unfortunately, as he's running second, he gets taken out by a truck that is 2 laps down.
Now, who was it that took him out again? Was it the 33?
Yes, it was the 33 of Justin Johnson. But Nathan, add on to what you were talking about with Jason Ramsey earlier. Ever since he went back to MCR, it's like he's hit his stride. In fact, Victor recently promoted him to the co-owner of that team.
Yeah, very interesting move that we don't see too often with a driver-owner relationship. But as I was asking before, we talked about the wreck. Do you think it's gonna be better to go if you're at least if you're a playoff driver to go for point, stay out, or go for the win and pit? Because in my opinion,
Short-term gain, long-term loss. I think you need the points personally. I think you do the points, and then I think you try to go for a win if need be. But I think if you get points, you take care of business like you're supposed to, you can get into the next round of the playoffs.
Nobody chose the pit. 35 chose the pit, I believe. But he didn't lose any spots. He still can come out fifth. Very interesting to see how this stage is unfolding. They will have 3 to go when they restart this race. So, could we see a non-race or not our driver win this race? There's only one of those left.
Well, you've got the 55 in third place position, but right now we're back green in Vegas. The 14 pulling away. The top 2 both playoff drivers, they want these points. These points could save their playoff hope if such a situation arises, and down the back stretch they go. The 14 still leads, and they're 3 wide in the back. That's not going to end well. Somebody's got to give. Oh! The 19 goes around. Big wreck out back.
Gotta bring out a caution. Who's going to come back again? Caden. No, Justin. Caden. Reggie.
It's going to be a 2-lap shootout for the stage, and pit road is closed.
Brooks is currently on pit road, a lap down. FK a lap down. But if he gets back for this caution,
I don't know if they're having some sort of issue or what, but they are on pit road.
They are under the hood with a technical issue that they had to fix, but should not be an issue as we're already ready to get back green. So cleaned it was on the track, and Jason Ramsey scooted away from that field. So he was lucky he got away from that. And getting ready in the restart game again. 14 to 36.
The green flag is back out. And the 98 out of his pit stall, trying to make his way back on the racetrack. 2-lap shootout for the stage. The 14 not giving the 33 any room.
One car. 2. What a save!
That was impressive.
And what? Stage 2 in the DC Silver followed for Nrra 11 Big 300.
Jason Ramsey not giving these guys any room. He wants all the points he can get. Leading down the back stretch for the final time in this stage, Jason Ramsey.
33
side by side for second.
Good match to Caden second. Caden Burnett second, and Reggie with 55 will finish third. That will conclude stage 2. Let's go to a commercial break before they pit.
How about that for Ramsey?
Oh, the 33! We're getting reports that the 33 may have run out of gas. Huge playoff implications.
Oh, he said psych.
Oh, maybe the engine just stopped or something.
Oh, we have
they got it back going, and he is not out of gas.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right, but now if they finish, everybody's crossed the line. Let's head to the first break. We'll come back with our
And Corbin Collins and Brooks Burgersmith are going to be on the front row. This is a very, very interesting front row, given their past history with one another. The rest of these guys are going to come down pit road here.
I'm blocking.
Corbin Collins has nothing to lose. He just wants the extra points. He won Canadian Tire.
Ramsey.
Jason Ramsey here in the call with us. Jason, you got a copy?
Yeah.
So you won stage 2, pulled away from the field after they went and brought another caution, but you were able to still pull away from there. What are your thoughts on how the truck's doing?
You know, I don't know what you just said because you just cut out there.
Well, as I said, you won stage 2, pulled away from the field. You have a good truck, but how do you think the truck feels?
It feels loose.
Is that how you like it, or do you want them tied it up a little?
Well, I would like to tighten up the truck just a little bit. It's a bit because at the beginning of the race, it kept oversteering a bit. I'm learning.
Yeah, I would say you seem to take control of that truck and take the reins on the field and pulled away there in the stage. So, congrats on stage 2 and good luck the rest of the race. That was stage 2 winner Jason Ramsey, the driver that picked the 14 Ford F-150 for Melling Cup Racing. Now we're ready to go back green here for stage 3 at Las Vegas and the DC Solar Files for
Look who's at the front.
The FBI 300.
Look who's at the front.
Like I said earlier before these guys came to pit road, the 35 and the 98 have a very interesting history with one another. The 98 are already making comments over the radio, so let's see how this restart goes. 35 is control truck. And we're green. The 19 might have bailed that 35 out right there.
Big implications for a second. The 98 did not get going. Got a restart violation to the jump to the inside. That'll be a 2 out of 3, I suppose.
I'm sure Corbin Collins has to be happy that the 19 blocked him. Otherwise, Corbin Collins' day could have just became disaster in an The 33 around in the back, Justin Johnson.
You know, you think about Corbin Collins and all the drama he's had at the beginning of the day.
We got trouble.
Now he's out.
Sorry. Looked like 98 right for a moment, but got it saved. There goes the 14. Who'd have willed?
Oh, I saw that almost in death.
The 98 almost finished him off, but the 14 pulls off an impressive save.
Very, very close. Holy crap.
Impressive save by the driver of the 14. Lap traffic in front of the race leader. 6 drivers left in this race. Corbin Collins went to the apron to try to pass. He's down low.
33's giving the blue flag. He's going to let the leader go past. What about second place? Do him and Peyton
It's green.
Down the back stretch they go. The 35 still leading the way. The 19 in second. The 98 in third. The 14 in fourth.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. At 33 wants his lap back and is not giving it up easily, but he has been lapped, but is fighting back for it.
Justin's lap is a 19-second lap. Now those laps are only possible with these trucks. Those laps are only possible normally when you're lagging, and that looks to be a major lag lap.
He has shown to have some lag the last few laps. He's marked in behind the 19 on his bumper now. Oh, he gets spun! 33 and hardened to the outside wall, but he'll keep it going.
He's safe that he was expressing his displeasure with the 19 over the radio. The 33 has some sort of code, the keep it shuffle or whatever, and as he states his code over the radio, the 98 goes around. Jason Ramsey trying to get by for position, playoff driver.
Barely. 98's being told to turn around here. Choosing not to do it. There he goes. Corbin Collins ducked down and turns 1 and 2. Now back onto the back stretch with a pretty sizable lead, about a little over a second and a half. Okay, and now in 3 and 4 again, pulling away. He wasn't dominant. No caution come out.
The 33 destroyed on the backstretch.
Destroyed. We have seen this is the same.
Oh, that's gonna be
this is the same damage we saw with.
He's puts it more than death hole. He's trying to finish off his truck.
He is not happy with that truck scene. Well,
and then there were 5.
This is a perfect pit commercial as they pit.
Got your Kroger pickup order, Chase.
All right, thanks.
Hey! Chase Elliott! Nice car.
Thanks.
You got horses?
No.
What's your horsepower?
Do you even know what horsepower is?
You even know what a second row is? I got one. Sometimes I sleep back here when the wife and I are fighting. You know what a cup holder is? I got 6. All filled with dew.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Check this out. Sliding doors.
Wow.
You don't even have one door.
Doorless. You got me. Grab Mountain Dew Dew Night with Kroger pickup or delivery. Collect all 50 specially marked packages and win $100.
As he did win Canadian Tire. So he is locked into the next round of the playoff.
We are back here at Las Vegas. We are 49 laps in. In the DC Silver 5% 11 bankrupt ticketing rated by the FBI 300. And we are being told the 98 has to come down pit road and serve a pass through for 3 out of 3 on this restart. And after hearing that, he showed his displeasure on pit road with 35, but backing into him while he was in his pit stall. So there's a lot of frustration in the 98 camp.
If this goes green all the way, with the 98 having to serve a penalty on the restart, these top 4 cars, or top 4 trucks, excuse me, we're going to see these guys be the
better pitting start.
19's the control truck, and we are back green in Vegas.
Green.
55. Got a pretty good restart there, too.
Rookie Phenom in second. Oh, the top 2 both wreck. Jason Ramsey trying to get by to take the lead. He's not giving the 19 any room whatsoever. The 19 passes him back on the inside. Crossover. The 14 giving him the bumper. Side by side for the race lead as we go into turn 1. Great battle here. Also got a great battle going on for third.
14 will take the lead here.
Can he clear him down the backstretch?
1,000th of a second separated the leaders from that lap.
And it won't be much more this time. Still, side by side as they go for 3 and 4. Back of the start finish.
Ramsey's going to get it here. Ramsey, by a 10th.
Yeah, but not much more than
the 19 back to the inside, the 14 down to block him. The 19 trying to make the pass happen. Some good clean racing. The 19 dives it. And that's going to cost him the position.
As he is in behind the 14.
As the top 2, separating themselves from Corbin and what is it, Regis?
The 14 and the 19 going at it hard.
Oh, apparently someone's saying that the 98 took fuel.
There was also controversy about that Canadian Tire last week.
It looks like the 14 is steadily clearing the 19.
Oh, but 19, he went wide a little. 19 to the inside.
I think the 14 is
Oh,
better
the
in 1
19
and
almost gets
2.
spun.
I think the 19 is better in 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah,
That time by, they're almost dead even in turn 1.
I don't know. I like Ramsey. He just throws his truck into the corner, and he's able to make it stick.
19
See, the
goes
19
wide.
runs wide.
They're running similar lap time.
Oh!
Hard block, and that's gonna get that could get the 19 in position to get wrecked here as they go into
Oh,
turn
but
1.
On the bumper again.
The 19 can't put himself in risk again, spun out
14
here.
goes wide, but gets it back down quicker. And 19 does. 19 back to the bumper, and he pits.
oh
On
yeah,
the pit
he's gonna
road goes
pit here.
19.
That's a
Probably the
pretty good
smartest
entry.
thing to do there to avoid getting taken out.
Oh, district. That was a pretty good.
The 19 had an amazing pit road entry. In fact, that should gain him time.
Will this bring the 14 to pit road?
Oh,
Or
district's
does
gonna
19
wave at
gain
him.
time? Let's
The
watch the
19
14.
away.
14 stays out again. Will we lap the 19?
The
No, he will
19
not.
needed to stay on the lead lap, and that's exactly what he did, taking care of
He
business out here in Vegas.
give him a whole turn advantage. Half of that straightaway.
All right, we're waiting for the 14 and the 35. When will they pit?
I believe
Jason Ramsey.
35 has been
They have
catching
to
the
come
14 though.
Yeah, but they had to come within the next 5 laps. So I know that much. They cannot go much further.
Can't go much further, but
He's running down the leader. Corbin was actually not much quicker. No, Corbin was only about 1,100 quicker last time down. But he was a whole tenth quicker last time.
Corbin Collins is steadily getting faster. That's not what Jason Ramsey wants to see in his rearview mirror.
he's closing.
Do you
Let's see this lap.
Do
It's
you
gonna
pit
be
as soon as you
Ramsey's
can
gonna run 24. About a 100th faster for Corbin. He lost a bit of time there.
Yeah, with him catching you that fast, do you go ahead and bring it to pit road, or do you continue to stay out and try to stretch?
I think you try and stretch it because
makes you good to the end.
you should try and put yourself to where you can.
Well, the further they go, the better fuel strategy.
Yeah, exactly. The less they'll have to stop. So I don't know. I think they have to pit at least 2 more times. Maybe
And
3.
I don't think
It's
the
a
19
second.
was expecting them to stay out this long. I think he had a little bit of a short pit idea when it came to strategy, but I don't think he expected the 14 and the 35 to try to stretch fuel this time.
I think the 19 has to pit 2 more times as well. I don't see him making it one more stop. As let's listen into the radio of Brooks Bergensmith.
Alright, so since I pitted under caution, nonetheless, so we might make it to the end with. So, that's what I got.
So we're hearing reports that these drivers, when they pit, they can make it a 1 more stop. So very interesting. So maybe fuel.
I don't know if Caden's gonna have.
Yeah, Caden is definitely expected in 2 more times, but the leaders might be able to make it a 1. Yeah, this goes.
I think he threw the race away by short pitting, to be honest with.
Well, to be fair, they've went 15 laps without pitting now, so they can go another 15 to make it.
Oh yeah.
Perfect strategy by the 14 and 35. Caden did not pit under that caution when they did, so.
He tried something different, which you got to give him credit for, but unfortunately,
here comes Jason Ramsey now.
Work.
Pretty solid.
The 35 gained a lot of time.
I think he might pass 14 on pit road here.
A big opportunity for the 19 to catch back up, but it will be short-lived. We expect them in the next 5 or so laps.
This will eventually be for the race lead. This battle off pit road. Brooks
It's gonna be
Bergsmith
at
to the lead,
35.
and the 14 barely wins off pit road.
Caden Burnett will come out.
Caden's gonna
Uh-oh.
sandwich him.
Uh-oh.
Three trucks together as they work down the back straightaway.
3 playoff drivers. You got to be nice to one another. Can't risk ending your days.
Corbin can. He's already won a race. He has nothing to lose at this point.
74. Still leading. Excuse me, not the 74, the 98. I'm sorry. The 19 and the
Here
35.
comes the 98 pit road.
Brooks to pit road. 14 to the lead. And the 19 is kind of holding up the 35.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I think if you want a chance to win, I think you can't lose that track position.
I don't think he has a choice. He has to pit within the next 5 or so laps.
Oh, the 19 dumped him. He dumped him.
Roll for the 35.
And the 19 spins. He dumps the 35 and then spins. 2 truck wreck on the 19,
and that's gonna be
and the caution's gonna come out.
Oh, the 19's not even gonna cycle. He's gonna have
the
to make
19 certainly is gonna need to explain himself after that one because that looked very intentional.
That looked intentional. I think he knew the leaders were good on one more stop and tried to prevent that with this caution. I think that's exactly what he's done.
Officials are certainly going to have to review that one, but up here in the booth, that one certainly looked intentional.
Let's take a commercial break here. We're on lap 69 of 80. Here in the DC Solar Father for Chapter 11 bankruptcy being rated by the FBI 300 Las Vegas.
I was made in the shadows of greatness, shaped by the hands of legacy, forged in the fires of racing. I've been challenged, tested, and proven. Whether it's on that track or off, the truth is, what you're made of is what you're made to do.
We're back from a short commercial break. Here,
the 19 and the 55 do have to come to pit road, but the 19 certainly needs to explain himself after that action he pulled, wrecked the 35, then waited on him, it seemed, to get back there, and they wrecked again.
The 35 staying out, but the 14 is electing and coming to pit road. You're still here.
I think if you come to pit road here, you can make it on gas. I think
they went
smart to come to pit road here.
They went 15 laps on tank of gas, so
pit road is open. This is the money stop. Oh, the 55. Make contact with the 19 on pit road. The 14 and the 19 in their pit boxes. This time they get through there way cleaner with one another, both giving the other room. And they're away. And it looks like the 14 is going to win this race off pit road, followed by the 19 and the 55. And we saw these two on the front row earlier, and it was almost a disaster. Had the 19 not been there, could have been a big wreck last time these two were on the front row. Will they keep it clean, or are the tempers still flaring between these two?
The 19's there again, so you might be able to... No, the 19's actually in fourth. This might be an issue for the 35.
35 is going to have to absolutely haul the mail on this restart.
Like insane.
I'm sitting right here.
You're
going to do that.
Like, I'm sorry, Courtney.
Sorry, Courtney, bro. I gotta go.
Corbin.
Oh,
that's a restart violation. He's out of the race. That's a 4 out of 3. That's a 4 out of 3. That's a 4 out of 3.
Caden inside. Caden inside.
Oh shit! He's trying to take you
Caden
out.
inside.
He let off. He did
Ultra
let
fast.
off. Oh, the 14 around. The 19 in the wall. Around goes to 55. And Corbin Collins, if he can make the distance on field, may be able to cruise.
I guess is going to be
As we're
DNF.
getting reports that the 98 is
That's
being
what the
black
officials
flagged
are
to bring it to the garage.
He is no longer being counted. They have disqualified him from this race. 98 Rex is probably 19, and heads into the death.
And he goes hard in the wall. Debris all on the racetrack. We might see a caution. And the caution flag is out.
This will be a restart with 10 laps to go, and the DC sold their card for Chapter 11 Big Road City being rated by the FBI 300 here at Las Vegas.
OJ, do we want to do a quick commercial? Last one of the race?
No, because they're going green like literally in a couple seconds.
Well, we're back here with 10 laps to go. We did not get
time to.
Green is what I was
Green
trying
flag
to
back out. Green's back out. Side by side for the third place position. Corbin Collins, we believe he can make it on field.
I don't see how he can. All by side down the back. 14, 55.
I hope he can.
Great battle for the third place position. Ramsey's got the nose in there, got the advantage.
19 from the Catbird seat.
Oh, and around goes to 14. It looked like he just caught that apron in the racetrack at a bad angle, and it's going to cost him here. Unless we get a caution, he will most likely finish fourth in this race.
If I had 2,000 if you went on DNF.
The 35, nothing to lose here. He is locked into the next round. He just wants the point. Kind of still questionable if he can make it.
I believe these cautions have hurt him more than they have helped him, as they've had to go back to the restart zone to line back up. So.
Well, keep in mind, if the 19 does get there, I think the 35 might remember the 19 wrecked him earlier. We could see a little bit of retaliation with only a handful of laps to go.
7 laps to go here at Las Vegas. They head down the back stretch. Our producers told us it was 6 to go. I just had to correct them on that. They don't know simple math. So back to this.
7
now
to
it's 6 laps to go down the front straightaway to the start of the zone.
And at this rate, the 55 is just steadily dropping. So if these two do get together, he may be too far back to do anything. Oh, the 19 hard into the wall.
Where's the 55? The 55's on his bumper now. The 35 can save fuel all he wants now. No pressure in the back.
We came close to a caution. 55 almost made contact with the 19. Pretty close. Jason Ramsey getting back up in the picture. And he spins again. Able to save it, but he did lose a lot of time. 4 laps to go here in Vegas.
So we were hearing from our producer here having another radio style broadcast next week at Talladega. So be sure to join us in there for that. It's a huge track, just like Indianapolis, Pocono, tracks like that. And we'll also be doing it to finish the season. Well, not finish season, but finish radio broadcast for the season at the Roval. So be sure to tune in for that. But we're also hearing from the officials they're using draft pick Talladega. So that's gonna be interesting.
They're coming back to 2 to go. Does not
gonna
look like the 35 has slowed down to save fuel at all. Maybe he can make the distance.
I think he can.
Unlike the beginning of this race, he's been running on the side. Like by the end,
On the back straightaway.
He's got nothing to lose. He wants the extra points, maybe even a shot at sweeping around here as he comes back to 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank in Las Vegas.
Through turns 1 and 2, he goes 3.35 second lead to Caden Burnett in second. Then another
running that inside, making sure he can make it on field.
Coming back to the ticket flag out of turn 4 for the second time in the playoffs in the second race. Corbin Collins is going to win the DC Silver filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. They were being rated by the FBI 300 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Corbin Collins wins for Wrangler Bottle Racing.
With
a lot of wins this season for that Bottle Racing group. He barely made the distance on fuel, as we do believe officials are going to check his fuel. Hey, can we get Corbin in the VC? Where I'm driving the truck over there. All right.
Well,
the 35 group, that Bottle Racing group in D2, the show has been theirs this season, putting on a dominant show, and Corbin Collins wins today is sponsored by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. Huge burnout here in Las Vegas for the fans who came out to this beautiful, beautiful night race under the light. All right, Corbin. A lot of wins for this Bottle Racing group this season. How are you feeling about this season and knowing that you've won 2 out of 3 of the races in this round so far?
Oh, it's been fun, good, but I'm really concentrated on that last round. Hopefully, we can get to Homestead now that we've got a lot of playoff points and 2 wins through this round. And hopefully, maybe we can go for the round sweep at Talladega.
All right, so knowing that Bottle Racing is shutting down, do you want to try to get them out on top with the championship?
Yeah, I want to win a championship for any team I drive for because winning championships and wins are fun.
All right, anything else to add?
No, that's it.
All right, Corbin, congrats on your, I believe, 6th win this season, and we'll see you in Victory Lane. 7th win this season, excuse me, and congratulations on your win in Vegas.
That was Corbin Collins, winner of the DC Solar filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy after being rated by the FBI 300 here at Las Vegas.
We had a very interesting race sponsor for this race. They were loyal through it all, stuck with us. funded this track for this weekend and got to watch these drivers put on a great show.
Now we also did have some FBI. They got here free with their. I'll probably go with the drive to Victory Circle, as he is your race winner tonight. Here,
hopping out of the truck to lots of confetti, Mountain Dew, you name it. And Corbin Collins has certainly been one of the classes of the field in the Truck Series. Himself and Jason Ramsey have just flat out dominated this season. They put on shows that have kept us entertained all season long.
all right, so that going to get you the last minute for the night. Again, it's Corbin Collins. Didn't seem to be the dominant truck at all this race. A lot of Canadian Tire, but you were able to put it together in the end. Do you think your team has been able to work on these trucks throughout the race to get them to where they're capable of winning these races?
Yeah, fuel strategy's been really good, kind to me this season. It's been kind to me a lot of the time. Hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, didn't start off very well, but we finished off strong.
Fuel strategy is going to be last year's has been fuel strategy, but Talladega always seems to come down to it. You think that the way you've been working with it will help next week?
Yeah, I mean, I've won a couple races at Talladega on fuel strategy. It's really just luck of the draw there, and see how it plays out for us when we get there.
All right, that was race winner Corbin Collins here at Las Vegas in the DC Chapter 11 bankruptcy, as being rated by the FBI 300. Okay, so as we close tonight, we remember that next week at Talladega, we will be having a radio style broadcast. We've not decided on who will be calling what, but we do know it is going to be an entertaining broadcast to watch. With Marlowe's here at NBC Sports, Nrra, and to the fans watching, we hope you enjoyed this race broadcast and hope to see you next week as we go radio style at Talladega. I'm Nathan Inman, and I was alongside James Loomis and Graham Lee tonight in the booth. And we'll hope to see y'all next week at Talladega.